Thanks for joining us, Brett. So take us through this. Who wants to delay the election and why?
Certainly. Well, first you have to think back to last month on May 12th during a meeting of the AFN Executive Committee. A motion was brought forward by BC Regional Chief Terry T.G. to defer the election to a later date. And his reasons were that the AFN needs to consider connectivity, high-speed internet reliability, and other issues like that. But that was defeated. But I recently spoke to Chief TG a couple weeks ago, and he confirmed that a motion is going to be brought forward on day one of the AFN Leadership Convention for the chiefs to vote on whether they want to proceed with the election or not.
What are the chances of a delay actually happening?
Well, it's a matter of cold, hard math. Again, the resolution was defeated at the AFN Executive Committee, and TG told me there is still a small chance, and he feels like the Chiefs do want to go ahead with the election, but it's a matter of accountability and transparency and ensuring that the next national chief starts off with a strong mandate. So if this gets put to the Chiefs for a second time, and if they uphold what was voted at the National Executive Committee table, it's going to give the election just that much more legitimacy and authority.
You know, if the resolution does pass, where does that leave us?
Well, it'll be interesting. I mean, they would have to appoint some sort of acting or interim national chief. You will think back to when Sean Atleo stepped down as national chief, there was an interim national chief appointed. To get a sense of what is or isn't allowed, I reached out to lawyer and former judge Mary Ellen Turpel-Lafon. She had written a letter on May 7th urging the AFN to defer, and she said that essentially the resolutions of the chiefs are the ultimate authority. So whatever the chiefs do decide on the convention floor, that's going to be what happens. So as I like to say, this vote is far more complicated than it ought to be for a ballot in which only 634 people get to cast, and it could get a whole lot more complicated.
Well, we will stay tuned. Thanks for bringing us up to speed, Brett. Always good to talk to you.
Thank you.